welcome to episode 9 of Score One Still One Series 2, where today we're playing 3 games, as usual. Crucial game in the Europa League against Fenerbahce, where we've got the possibility of winning our group. As you can see here, we're on 7 points, Fenerbahce on 9. If we win the group, but Villarreal could overtake us if we don't win against Fenerbahce, so it's quite tight. It is a crucial game. Then we've got Aston Villa away in the league and Everton at home. At the moment we are 10th in the table, smack bang in the middle, which is a little frustrating. Juan Turbe is the top scorer in the league. It still says Liverpool there, even though he's moved to Man United now, remember. Had a couple of questions. One is, how do I actually do this? How do I register players at any point in the game? I have shown this already, but you need to have the in-game editor installed, and then here you just click on the little pencil arrow thing here, and you need to make sure allow squad registration anytime and allow squad numbers anytime are ticked, so you don't have any problems when you're swapping players around. You don't have any problems with registering players. You then need to go to registration here, so players, registration. You can select Euro Cup or Premier Division, depends on what division you're in, of course, and which competitions you're in. And then you just need to register them, so you can take players out and put players in. Obviously you still have to keep to the limits, like in the Euro Cup for this upcoming game against Fenerbahce. I've only actually got 21 players registered, because if I go over the limit I can't, because of certain homegrown and players under the age of 21 and those sort of rules that you need to conform with. The other question is a question involving the rules. Now, one of the new rules, or a couple of the new rules, sort of clash in a way. So for wildcards, I've got 5 wildcards a season, and I have to use them before a match to protect a player from being lost to the opposition during that match. Now, someone asked, what happens if your wildcarded player gets a red card? Now, technically, if you were to follow the rules word for word, they would not be protected, because my rule states you are protected. That player is protected from being lost to the opposition. There's nothing about a contract being terminated. But I think, to be fair, because the wildcard rule is so wishy-washy anyway in regards to you can waste pretty much all your wildcards, because they may not protect a player in a match, because they may be protected anyway. They might play well enough or not play well enough to be protected anyway, if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, if your wildcard player gets red carded, I think it's fair that they are protected. Let's go with that. So today's first match against Fenerbahce, this is the lineup. We've still got Galato, the Brazilian, in goal. Peruzzi at right back. Skirtle is still at centre back in my lineup. Collins is going to play alongside him today. Danny Rose is playing his second game at left back. Kirchhoff is making his debut, the guy we stole from Sunderland. So he is actually the only protected player in the starting 11 today. Dos Santos has been pretty solid in central midfield, so he's starting there. Sissoko on the right, Sanchez on the left, Origi and Depay up front. We've got our young Polish guy on the bench in goal. Barini, if he comes on, he'll be protected because he'll be making his debut. Second debut for Liverpool, I guess. Denis Suarez, Sessegnon, Gary O'Neill, Sermon and Correa are also in the team. In fact, I'm going to take out Sermon and bring in a defender. Bring on France. There's so many unregistered players in here. Wish me luck. We need a win today. We're off to Turkey. I do like a good turkey. But I think everyone says chicken is better than turkey, let's be honest. Turkey's a great Christmassy food, but other than that, I mean, a turkey sandwich is nice. Turkey with cranberry. Delightful. Today's question of the episode, that leads me on. I've just thought it up in my head. What is your favourite sandwich? I do like a good cheese and cucumber British sandwich. I mean, delightful. Cheddar cheese, cucumber, lovely stuff. But I do like a good bacon, like breakfast sandwich as well, with bacon and sausage and eggs in. Oh, delicious. So in the comment section below, let me know your favourite sandwich. You may not eat sandwiches, I don't know. I mean, I suppose it is it an English thing that I suppose there are other nations that eat sandwiches, but I don't know how much compared to, like, us Brits that stereotypically take sandwiches everywhere with us. That does not happen, by the way. Maybe it does in some places. Anyway, I'm blabbering once again, but That's all part of the fun. Alexis Sanchez finds Sissoko and we've opened the scoring. That is a crucial goal from Sissoko. We are stealing a Fenerbahce player, but more importantly, we are 1-0 up. It's a great ball. There's a flare going off. The Fenerbahce fans are not happy about that. It's a really good finish from the tight angle from the ex-Newcastle player. Fenerbahce are what am I talking about? Fenerbahce are weakened because we've already stole Van Persie and Nani. But I'm sure they're still going to be dangerous. Here they are on the attack. And they've equalised against my rather sloppy defence. Diogo. I used to love this guy on the old Football Managers. And he scored against me. And I'm just going to put the league table up. You might not be able to see that very well. My face is probably in the way. Let's put it in the other corner. We're actually in third place. We're going out at the moment of the Europa League, which is a bit of a disaster. Here's Sissoko being fouled. Can we get a second goal before the end of this half? There's just no one going for that. Very strange, but we're... no. Thought there was going to be opportunity there. We've only had 3 shots, they're 9. This is not good enough. What is that? What a tackle from Skirtle, though. That is impressive. Doesn't do that in real life, does he? Probably gets sent off there, actually. Here go Fenerbahce. And what the hell? Galato. I mean, the game is just screwed up. Seriously. It is so screwed up when this sort of thing happens. What is that? What on earth? Galato. Seriously. It's not even his fault. I blame the game. I mean, it's ridiculous. That is just bloody ridiculous. Sissoko gets his second. It's 2-2 before half time. That makes up for that. We need to win this game, and fortunately we've equalised before half time. But that second goal from Fenerbahce, I just despair. It happened to me the other day. It's not even like it's uncommon. It does happen a bit too often, those sort of goals. I'm going to just say I'm not happy with the defence, just to fire them up a bit. We're going to keep it on attacking. Hit early balls into the box. I think that could cause carnage. Kirchhoff has not been good on his debut in defensive midfield. I don't know why. Maybe he's not used to playing as a defensive midfield. He's really an anchor man. I don't know what sort of difference that is, but I'll change him to anchor man. I think the defence will just drop slightly deeper. We're going out of Europe, and it's a real shame. In real life, Jurgen Klopp Senior, got to the final, and Klopp Junior is failing. I apologise to Liverpool fans out there, but if we can get a goal though in the last half an hour and not concede, then we're going through. But at this moment in time, it doesn't look like it's happening. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it up. Barini's coming on for his debut. I'm going 3 up front. He's going to play as an advanced forward. Origi's going to play as a complete forward support. No attack. This is attacking. We're going to pump it up the pitch. Go direct. Come on, guys, please. We need some good play from us. Nothing is happening. Okay, time to change it again, as nothing's happening. Denis Suarez is coming on for Sissoko. Alexis Sanchez is going to play as a shadow strike. I mean, this is attacking. This is really attacking. Please get me into Europe. Come on, into the qualifying. What's the next rank called? The first knockout round. It's not going to happen, is it? Why haven't I got it on overload, Paul? Overload. Very fluid. I'm just trying everything. We've basically got 5 up front. Suarez over the top. Here's Depay. No, what was that? Pathetic. Good tackle from James Collins. Danny Rose fouled. Red card for Markovic. Oh, maybe he can help me out. Get sent off or score an own goal. Preferably both. Nothing happened. Here's this is pathetic. We've just been bullied today. And here goes Markovic, one of my own players, and we're out of Europe. Diego scores against me again, and even worse, I'm going to lose my 3 best players on the day. And get their 2 worst, because we're losing. So it's been an absolute disaster today. It's a shambles. We can concentrate on the league. I was looking forward to, playing some more European teams and getting some more European players, but it's not going to happen. We are out. It wasn't good enough. We only won 1 game in this group. That was our first defeat in the group, but pathetic. So I'm losing my 3 best players on the day, which is definitely Sissoko. This is a disaster. This is a real disaster. I'm losing Sissoko, Sanchez and Origi. Sanchez and Origi. I'm running out of strikers. Oh, why did it have to be Sanchez and Origi, who's actually been pretty good for me? Disastrous game from us. I should have just gone defensive when I went 1-0 up. And I'm going to steal the 2 worst players on the day for Fenerbahce. So it's between 4 players. The goalkeeper, Demirel, Simon Schär, is he Norwegian or something? Danish. Potuk. There's actually 5 players. Bar and Sen. So 1 to 5 we need on the spreadsheet. We've been ruined. We have been ruined today. Number 5 and number 3. It's going to be this guy. It looks alright, central midfielder, and Volkan Sen. The team is huge as we go into this Aston Villa game. So despite losing 3 very important players against Fenerbahce, we've got lots of players to pick from, as you can see here. It is a huge squad, which is a bit problematic. It's not problematic in regards to wages. We've got £1.24 million to spend a week extra on wages, because we've got players that are earning under what Liverpool averagely would earn, I guess. We've not really got any superstars now. I mean, Denis Suarez is a very good player, as is Depay on this game. Danny Rose is a great left back, but there's no outstanding superstar. Like, it'd be great if we could have someone like Aguero, but we just don't have anyone. We've lost all our best strikers. We lost Sturridge, we've now lost Origi, we've lost Benteke previously, which perhaps isn't a bad thing. It's going to be really tough. We need to win our next few games in the league, and now we've outed Europe. We've got no excuse. We should be doing well. But to be fair, we've got a huge squad that would actually be able to cope with a European schedule because of how many players we have. But ironically, by the time we've managed to build up this huge squad, we're now out of Europe. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. So the team is very different going into this Aston Villa game. Galato is going to keep his place in goal. I don't really want to play a 16-year-old keeper. Angel Rangel is protected today. He's finally making his debut at right back for me. Skirtle and Kolo Touré at the back alongside Danny Rose. Hubschmann, the Czech Republic guy, is back in defence midfield after a terrible performance from Kirchhoff. Dos Santos playing in the middle again. We've got Sebastian Larsson on the right hand side, and Denis Suarez is replacing Alexis Sanchez as the inside forward. Depay and Barini up front, just sorting out the set pieces. Now Larsson is in the team. He's got a good corner, good free kick, and he's also making his debut, by the way, so he's protected along with Angel Rangel today. We really need a win, just to help my sanity more than anything after that disastrous goal we conceded because of the bloody game just screwing us over. Got to watch out for Rudy Gestede. No, look, we're going to lose against Aston Villa. Who would I like to steal from Aston Villa then? Jordan Ayew, Ashley Westwood maybe, Grealish. Guzan would be good in goal actually, because we could do with a better goalkeeper. Come on guys, please. And Barini, please score for me as well, that would be nice. Keeping the faith with this tactic because it has done okay for us as we take the lead through Skirtle. It's a fantastic free kick from Larsson, that's what he can do. He's got a good delivery. Useful player to have. Here's Villa on the ball, here's Westwood into Grealish. Hutton, get it away guys, come on. And Gestede, Gestede is going to be good with the headers, isn't he? Gestede gets it on his head and he scores occasionally. Keep it up guys, we're not doing anything special today, but just keep it up because we need to win this. Dos Santos is pretty tired, isn't he? I'm going to bring on Sermon because Dos Santos has played pretty much the last 11 games straight for me. Here's Gestede, we get fortunate, Skirtle can bring it clear. Here's a throw-in from Rose in our own half here. Given away to Bakuna. Bakuna's a pretty decent player. Jordan Ayew. Good save, Galato. Grealish with the corner. Get it away. Get it away. That's it, Depay. Brilliant clearance. Here come Villa again. Hutton. Oh, phew. Thankful. That looked like a good cross into the box. But now there's another corner, which Jordan Ayew scores. Why can't we win a game comfortably? We just make it so hard for ourselves all the time. Danny Rose is knackered at left back. Going to bring on Christian Fuchs. It is really frustrating. We're not going to be organised from defending set pieces either because the players just aren't used to playing with each other, are they? Torres had a terrible game at the back. as it stands, it's going to the randomizer, which is exciting for you guys watching, I guess. That's what you like to see, just the randomness of who I can steal and lose. I mean, the last game was dreadful, wasn't it, for us? Oh, what is happening? Why is nothing happening? 2 minutes to go. It's bloody ridiculous. Larsson's going to come off for Sessegnon. I'm just going to go overload. Screw it. We're pumping it long. Into the box. Go route one. Desperate for a goal. I'm shooting on sight. I'm even doing that, which is just risky. Maybe I just have to realise this tactic is not working correctly, or the fact that it's always going to be tough to develop a tactic when the players are coming and going all the time. They just won't have any familiarity. It's true, they're just not familiar to my tactics because there's so many players coming and going, and it's going to be really tough to do anything with any team in this particular series. But I suppose that's the beauty of it. It's fun, it's different, and unfortunately we've drawn against Aston Villa. I'm going to say it wasn't good enough because it wasn't. I'm going to go to the randomizer. The first number will be the player I'm stealing from Aston Villa, number 13, and the second one is the player I'm losing, number 2, which is going to be my right back. Oh, Angel's protected, so I can't lose him. I'll have to do another random number. Anyway, number 13 from Villa, draws in a Mavi, who has really good potential, according to this, but he's already 21 and he's only a 1.5 star player at the moment. So is he going to reach that potential? Don't know. Anyway, he's coming to my club. The player I'm losing then, it's not going to be Angel. It's going to be number 11, which is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, bloody hell, it's Depay. Why am I losing all my best players at the moment? He's going to Aston Villa. At least the wage budget is protected. I've got such a big wage budget. I'm going to have to make some free... I mean, actually, I don't need to make free signings because I've got so many players. So it's the last game of the day. We're at home against Everton. Massive, massive game for the club and for the fans in particular. And I don't want to let them down, which is why I'm going to change it again. In my pre-match interview, apparently the fans are very unhappy that I'm not playing passing football. So we're going to play passing football. I'm going to go for proper passing football. Control. We're going to slow the tempo all the way down and retain possession, shorter passing, play out of defence, and we're going to do that. We're going to get stuck in against Everton as well because I want to keep the fans happy. I've only got one striker. Oh, Adrian as well. He's unregistered. I'm going to have to register him. And when I've got 2 up front, it's not really a suitable tactic, is it? Get rid of Kirchhoff for now. He was useless on his debut. He's not going to play anytime soon. What do I do? Do I stick with Rangel at right back? Do I go back to Simon Francis or go back to Peruzzi? I mean, how many players can play right back in my team? It's ridiculous. I'm going to go with Peruzzi. I think he's the best one. Colatori had a dreadful game in the last one. Could play the Czech Republic guy at centre back. Make his debut and he'll be protected. Vit Benz. He's alright. It's nothing special. He's never got a cap for Czech Republic, but he does look okay. So I'm going to go with him, see how he does. Oh, we need to beat Everton. My team is just so average, and the last 2 games have taken away my best players, and I've just been left with this huge squad, but it is average. Denis Suarez is probably the best player, and how am I going to beat an Everton team with Lukaku, who just scores about 10 goals a game against me every single time on Football Manager? James McCarthy's insane on the game. Barkley's very good. Morales and Lennon are good. Coleman and Baines are they're just so good. They're brilliant fullbacks on the game, and Stones is probably overpowered. I'm being very optimistic here, aren't I? I just don't understand how I can beat this Everton team with a pretty average looking team on paper. Maybe I shouldn't go control. Maybe I should just do what I was doing and go for it. Give the fans their money. I'm not going bloody control. It's not going to work. Let's be honest. Let's just pump it up the pitch, higher tempo. We're going to try and score more goals than the opposition. That's my philosophy, and it works. And it's more fun that way to win 4-3. Lots of players being swapped or even losing 3-2 is more fun than winning or losing 1-0. It's just boring. I do need points though. Seb Larsson down the right wing. Rose does well there, but Coleman back on the ball. Lennon. Come on, guys. Interesting slide tackle there. Morales, Barkley, Hubschman gives away a penalty. That's not helping matters. That really isn't. And Leighton Baines, who just scores every single penalty on the game, will easily score this. Watch this. Top right hand corner. It's going to be. Nope, top left, but he scores it anyway. Last episode was good. We didn't lose a game. This episode, it's the opposite. We can't win a game. And... oh, well done, Galato. It keeps that one out. Well, that was a dreadful half. What was I saying about winning 3-2? I'm losing 1-0. And there's no point playing 2 strikers when I've only got 2 strikers in the team. I'm going to have to go with a different formation. This is really strange. I'm playing wide attack. In fact, I'm playing 3 advanced playmates. That's not going to work, is it? I'm going to have to play inside forwards. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm tactically inept at this point for the save, where I've just tried way too many different things. I need to just stick with something I know, but in a way, even by sticking with something, it's not going to help the cause, because they just won't be able to get familiarity with the tactic, with all the changes being made in the squad. It's a real hard challenge, this. Which is maybe why I should have just been Barcelona and see what would happen. Perhaps if I do a Series 3, I'll be like a really big, super-powered team and see what happens. Because it could be difficult even then. Hubschman's been awful. He's coming off for Gary O'Neill. Still only 1-0. We could get back into this. Come on, Larson. Pumped up the pitch to Barini. What's he going to do? Barini. Blocked. Larson's going to come off for Sessegnon. Just desperate now. I'm desperately trying to do something that works. I'm actually going to lose Galato if it stays like this, because he's my best rated player on the day. I'll have to play my 16-year-old goalkeeper. Or sign another free goalkeeper, I guess. Well, I just couldn't be bothered to go overload, to be honest, because it never works. I just left it on attacking, but that didn't work either. And we've lost 1-0. And guys, you're going to have to give me a metaphorical cuddle today, because I've been screwed over by the game against Fenerbahce. I've not had a good draw against Aston Villa. And this was just a boring game, despite going attacking and just my usual sort of attacking tactic. And we lose it to a penalty. That's frustrating. I mean, a 0-0 draw would have been okay, because we'd have got the top goal scorer from Everton, which inevitably would have been someone like Lukaku. But I'm going to lose my best player on the day, which is Galato, and we're really going to struggle now. In the next part, we're taking on Southampton away from home, and then Chelsea away from home, and then Southampton at home. As it stands, there could be some sort of fixture clash of some sort there. Fixtures do seem to change over the Christmas period, but anyway, as it stands, we're taking on Southampton twice in the next episode and Chelsea once. That's going to be really tough. The form is awful. It's just so inconsistent, and we've hardly won any games this season. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you're still enjoying the series, please smash that like button. Let me know your favourite sandwich in the comment section below. Episode 10, I really hope it's an improvement, because it needs to be. Thanks for watching. Don't have the sunglasses today. There we go. Wait. Oh.